Hello everyone, Francois from Sony. We're at the DMC section, which stands for Drama, Movie and Commercial Production at NAB 2016. What we have here is the PXW-FS7, an extremely popular camera. I know many people are talking about it, and they're going to be excited to know that we've just released a new firmware for it. We actually released many firmware in the last couple of weeks. Version 3, 3.1, now we're talking about version 4, so lots of things exciting about this camera. The other one is the PXW-FS5, which was just launched in the fall of 2015, so a fairly new camera. PXW-FS5 also has a new firmware announced at NAB. It is the RAW option. So it means we're going to be able to record RAW from this camera. We're going to be able to output that RAW signal, which maintains the full picture quality of the camera with a linear curve so that you don't have a toe and a shoulder. So full picture quality all the way to an external recorder, third-party external recorder. FS7, one of the important firmware updates that was added early in 2016 is the center crop function. So it means here we have the camera equipped with the stock 28 to 135mm lens, but it means that if you're looking at the traditional, the old before lens, you have, let's say, a beautiful lens that you've invested a lot of money on, and that lens was smaller than the circle of that lens was smaller than the super 35mm sensor, you don't have vignetting anymore because of that new center crop function. It also means that for a film school, if you have, let's say, those old 16mm lens, which were really, really sharp, that might have been gathering dust for some time, you can now put that into this camera with a third-party adapter if it's a PL or if you have an E-mount directly. But the beauty about it is you're going to go to a menu, you're going to flip the switch to center scan mode, and you're done. You're going to have a full picture quality without any vignetting. Both camera now support RAW. Both camera will do 60p because the new RAW option of the FS5 lets you do 4K 60p external, 4K 30p internal. So both camera will let you generate income in HD world in high frame rate, but will easily bring you to the next step of your career, which is going to be 4K. And of course, high frame rate is really popular, so there was no way we're going to leave that out of the camera. So you have a tool that is powerful from an artistic creation standpoint, a shell depth of field large frame sensor. From a lens mount standpoint, you can put any type of glass in front. That would be E-mount, A-mount, Canon EF, Nikon, PL mount, so you can put pretty much anything in front. And from a codec perspective, we support all the legacy codec from XAVC, our brand new 4K codec, all the way to the traditional legacy XD-Cam codec, and in some cases NX-Cam. So you really have a powerful camera in both cases at two different form factor with different feature and benefit, but extremely exciting news about these firmware upgrade. We've listened to the customer, we've improved the camera. Every time somebody comes up with a cool idea, we try to add it to the camera, and that's how the camera evolves with you. If you want to know more, please go to sony.com/professional, where you can learn more about our PXW-FS7, PXW-FS5, and all the other cameras in our lineup.